Hello everyone, welcome back to Trev Dog Gaming here on YouTube. This is the game Subsistence, and we are now in Season 2, Episode 115. Well, I had a look last night, and in this direction, so don't forget, I can just see... Oh, that bush is now probably in the way, but just at the top of here, before you get to the waterfall, there's a base being built. And I did notice that it's sort of got a wall on it now and a ramp, so he's adding more to it. But over here, on the beach just here, there was actually another campfire and a guy running around with a green kind of, what do they call it? That thing. No, hang on, where is it? This guy, the glow stick. So there was a green one over here and a blue one up the river there, and then almost down towards Ore Outpost 1 there was another campfire. So I'm not sure whether they're hunters, whether they're rogues, but I'm going to go for a bit of a grind. I'm going to go across there and have a look on the beach and just see. This will be my first real grind, I guess, of Season 2, I suppose. I don't really want to take on the bear at the moment. Keep using up shotgun shells. We can easily swim across here, I'm sure. This is assuming that one of the bullheads isn't down here fishing. He shouldn't. He shouldn't be. He's got plenty of space up there to fish. But so these guys are moving around apparently. So they can like shut down shop and just pack up everything and go somewhere else. So I was curious to see whether they left a campfire on the beach or not. So I've got to be a bit prepared for them to have moved somewhere, and where that is I don't know. So it kind of keeps you on your toes a lot. So we'll see if we can see any evidence of them being on the beach. Like, do they leave the campfire? Because I just thought it was funny. I thought, oh, okay, they've just left their fire die down. And then I kept looking and they didn't show up anywhere else that I could see, so maybe they go a long distance. Maybe they go a lot further away, I don't know. So I'm not sure if it was just here or a little bit further up the beach here. I could certainly see them moving around, so I gather they were kind of here and just fishing, and they couldn't have been doing too much else because they didn't build a base. Tell you what, you really have to keep your eyes peeled now because you don't know where they're going to show up. Actually, oh yeah, I've got my vest on. There's a dog there. Tell you what, I haven't seen a campfire yet, so man, anything that looks like it's a person now becomes like of special interest. Even this bit of fibre from a distance looked kind of dark, like it was the silhouette of a guy. Yeah, you kind of wonder, could they have moved around the beach? What do they do? Just randomly move anywhere on the map, or is it not far away? It's hard to tell. There's a few extra nails. Just curious whether, I think that looks like a crate up on top as well. Can I get to that? I'm not sure if I can. It might be a little bit high. Oh, there's a bullwinkle in front of me. You don't often pick up a match. See, there's one up on top. But still, I'm picking up this stuff as well. This is pretty handy. Oh. There's a bullwinkle, but there's also a bear. Oh, why did that crate disappear? There was a crate, like, just there. Out of the way, beefer. Oh no, it's still there. He's going to get angry with me, isn't he? I'm pretty close to him. Oh no. I didn't aggro him at all. Gee, there's a lot of crates around here. Oop, hang on. I found them. There he is. Has he spotted me yet? So I take it the shirtless guys are the rogues. Oh man, I can hear footsteps. Oh crap, he's trying to shoot me. You dipstick. Where are you? Oh, wow. Looks like I've got two guys firing at me. Where are you? I know where this guy is. Show yourselves. Oh, there he is. Oh, I can't see you now. Hang on. Oh, wow. I thought he would have got up here by now. Patch that up. I can't see this guy because he keeps going behind the flipping tree. There's one guy down. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's almost like you kind of have to take a few. Oh, the bear's still there. Yes, I know, bear. Don't even think of it. Okay. Let me just get my guys. Oh wow, 2 gears. Well, there you go. He's had it. And the other guy didn't even have a shirt on. What did he have? Oh, some more gears, some more. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I didn't go looking for them. They kind of found me, so to speak. Interesting. So what do they have up here? If they're rogues, they just have a bit of a campfire with a bit of stuff in the fire. They don't have claymores or anything, do they? Hope not. Hang on. Let me just save the game for a sec. Or I'm safe just here. Just in case they do. I don't think they do. What do you got? Oh. Give me that bit of ash, I suppose. So what does that mean? Do they now revenge attack? Come attack the base now? I don't know. I think that's what's meant to happen. We'll soon find out. Yeah, that's kind of interesting because you don't feel like you're kind of playing hide and seek properly with these guys. See, I haven't really come over to this area much. So all I can go on is what I've... Yeah, that was the one I just visited, wasn't it? Yeah. Gee, it threw me then for a sec. I'm thinking, hang on, there's another mob just there. I thought... Wasn't there another crate over here I just saw before? Is it behind this bush or something? Oh, there it is. I was thinking it can't be that far away. Picking up quite a lot of good loot because of these guys. Let's see. There's the fence line just up there. I wonder how much of a base the other guy's built now. Almost looks like a potato plant sometimes, that little plant there. I don't know really whether to go in and attack these guys early on and make a big disturbance sort of thing or not, but I'm pretty certain they were only the shirtless rogues, as they call them. But however, I think when they respawn again, I think they come back with better quality gear. But yeah, he smacked me a bit. Like 15 health went down. Problem was I couldn't see one of them because he kept hiding behind the tree. Yeah, being on the top of a rock is not really the best. Oh, I don't know. It varies, I suppose. Yeah, where am I going? I'm heading back kind of towards him, aren't I? I just want to see if I can see what he's built up from a distance. See, he's up here a bit, isn't he? Is that another chest up here? You know, eventually they build some... There's Bullwinkle, hey? They build some decent sized bases eventually, hey? Okay, so I'm down to 39 of that rifle. Wow. That's happened pretty quickly. Can I take that? Yep. See, there's 3 gears. It's pretty awesome. And if that's only the rogues... Hang on, is he on... He's on... Hang on, there's a Bullwinkle and a... Are they both on this side of the river? I think they are. Oh, there's another crate. I certainly don't need... I don't need the meat at the moment. Off camera, by the way, just before I came on, I actually killed another cougar and he had 5 sinew, so... And I think... Did I take on a Bullwinkle? I can't remember now. So I think my sinew level is now back over 100, which is pretty cool. Oop, hang on. That was not intentional, but you know what? I think that was the result of the bear. I think, unless the other hunter guys around here. Oh no, the bear's right there. Okay, no, the bear had a gun. Bear must have scared him a bit and he's taken off. Come straight, almost straight for me. And he was like, hang on a second, someone just took a shot at me. Can hear a rabbit run off. Gee, there's a fair few crates. Hey, you know, if they're here, I've got to take them. Alright, get down to the water's edge, wash up. That's a pretty heavily looted area. I don't know whether that's the case when you enable the hunters, or I should go back around my area again and just see. Okay. Go to the bottom here and see if I can look up. See if I can see his stage of building. Just gotta be careful because this grizzly's not too far away. See, he's got a few more components to his base now. Definitely. Just gotta make sure he's not down here. Can't see him. Can I get a bit of... Oh, not really. Nah, it looks like he's got... Oh, he's walking around in there. I can see him inside the base there. Just in the middle. Looks like he's got a doorway and then 2 walls. He's kind of squatting down at the moment. I should go out over here a bit, as long as there's no beef of the bear here. See, Yeah, I think it's just a 1x1 at the moment. He's got a ramp out the front. He's moving around, he's doing stuff, but it really just looks like it's just him. There's actually, thank you. No other guys there by the looks. For a second there, I'm looking down thinking that the beaver that was on the beach there was lying down. It was just the angle that I was looking at him from. And I thought that rabbit would take off. Not that I really need any more meat. Just thought I would look through here to see if there's any more crates. So I guess I'm just continuing the grind, I suppose. But yeah, that's interesting. Damn it. My mouse is kind of swaying around a little bit, and it shouldn't be. Makes life a little bit difficult when you do that, dude. You always got to kind of be a tad higher than what you're shooting at. A little bit of ore here. What's this zinc? Oh, I'm going to break this thing, aren't I? I think... No, I can still fit it in. Make it now. Go home and get fed, I think. This is going down a little bit in the food and water. Pick up that. We've gone right around that beaver. Now I'm almost like seeing crates. Oh dear. No beef and need the base? No? Okay. Alright, well... There's our first encounter in Season 2 with some of the hunters, the rogues. Wow, you're almost completely out. That was quick. Put that in, that in. We will cut these guys up. Both of those in. The matches can go in there. Why did that pop down there? I can't remember doing that. That's a bit weird. Ammo. Leave that one. So there's another few more gears, sinew, the antlers. We might as well just process this stuff, I guess. We're at 5,300 or something, so yeah. Probably could process a lot more of the glass fragments. We drain a bit of that out. Oh, that's right, I picked up ash from the rogue's base. So that's going. Put these back. I'll take... That should get us back up for veggies well and truly, I think. Take a water. So we got to eat a little bit of this stuff, so which one are we going to eat? Depends on how full we are in here. Can eat one steak. How close is that? Put that away, eat the other steak. Okay, so we're pretty full. Actually, I might grab this guy and put it away. Can use it for mass. Put that in there, new pickaxe. We've done pretty well in terms of the scrap too. Just noticed we've gone up quite a long way in scrap. Oh wow, look at that. We're still even, for crying out loud. Yeah, sometimes the electricity's doing the... I suppose that's the worst thing. Someone in the comments did mention to me about building, like putting up your power, and I'm thinking, I don't think I've ever got to 6,000, but look at it at the moment. Like, I'm now kind of at the stage where I'm going, feel like I need to keep 3 streams running for a little while, just to bring it back down again. Alright, I might double check on the veggie tables, because I think they are probably due. Now, I think these had finished, hadn't they? That's finished. That's finished. What about this tomato here? Oh, it's finished as well. Alright, I think it's time, if they don't need any... Oh, actually, I better check the potatoes out here. I think they might need a little bit of a top-up. These guys... Oops. No, they're done. Okay. Oakley dokleys. We'll put this away, and then we'll start to harvest a few more veggies, I think. Onions and potatoes. 2 onions, 1 potato. Okay. Here goes the onions. Oops. I guess you can never really tell when these guys are going to show up. Onions, take out 5 seeds, take out 1 seed, and that gives us all these back again. Same with the potatoes. So we had 1, so we'll extract 5, and then 1, and then 1, and then we should have all our potato seeds. Yay! Alright, let's put this fertilizer back. Come round here, put our potatoes and onions back. 28 onions, 27 potatoes. Actually, we do need some more carrots and tomatoes, which is really these guys. So hang on. The carrots we've got 4, got 1 of them. It's a pity a plant doesn't give you more than 1 seed. I guess then you'd end up with too many, I suppose. So tomatoes, 5, 1, oh, not 5 again. Trev! Oh well, I won't need as many next time, I guess. Just a slip of the mouse. We do our carrots. I've always got a lot of extras in there. Did I do the wrong one? This might have been the one I should have been looking at. Hang on. Yeah. What is going on today, Trev? So how many do I need? Extract 1, 1, 1, 1. So that means I can now do the carrots. We've done all them. We'll put back these extra 3 seeds. The next time we go to do tomatoes, we'll only have to drag out 4, I suppose. So let's put the carrots back. Let's keep 4 tomatoes on us and go check out the McChickens, because I got a funny feeling the chickens might need... Oh, they're not that far behind. They need 1. Oh well, let me drag that out then. There you go. We'll take some eggs back with us as well. We might as well just do the water while we're here, I suppose. Let's see, you only need 1, I guess. Pretty much. Yep, okay. So that means our chickens are fully done. The vegetables... Did you notice, by the way, I put a door on here? I was just thinking, if the rogues were over there and they came to attack across the water or something stupid, then they're just going to have a free-for-all. Not sure whether they would actually come in the base, but just to be on the safe side, I guess. Alright, well that's all good. So these things can... Oh, hang on. I don't know what I was going to do. These guys, the ones I thought I'd done, but I hadn't done. Alright, that's back to 100%. That can go down the bottom. Okay, cool. Fires need a little bit of work. The power is absolutely screaming along. Goodness me. I'm thinking seriously that I might, while I've got a chance, make another lockpick. Then I won't have to do that for a while. There you go. It'll reduce our power by 500. How's that? That's pretty cool. Alright, I guess that's what we're doing now, is just have to have eyes in the back of our head wondering when they're going to attack. But so far it's, it's only just been the rogues kind of thing, nothing overly serious to worry about, I suppose. Gee, my veggies going down really quick, eh? Grab another rabbit. There you go, I'm kind of full now. So I came up here before, and this is why I love the veranda up here. So now that those guys have been taken out, so we'll just wait until it goes nighttime a bit and just see on the map. So they can't, where were they? No, they didn't move that far. So they were like here, and then they just moved up a little bit further into the bush, really. And this guy up here, you can see his fire is just out the front of his base, which is further away from us than the base. And the base so far is just a 1x1 with a ramp going up, so he is a relatively small kind of player, I suppose. Not dark enough yet. The other guy was just, if I can center it on my screen, he was about here somewhere, just north of my outpost 1, which means if I travelled around there I would definitely run into him. So just doing what I just did opened up a little bit more of that, what are you going to call it, fog of war or something, the black kind of cloudy stuff that covers the map where you can't see. So yeah, okay, we'll wait a little bit longer and then we'll have a look. Can't see anyone on the other side of the lake. Because when these guys respawn, I mean, I should be able to see them if they're just walking along the beach over there, so yeah, I love this view from this veranda. It's pretty awesome, but be even better once I get the elevated area set up. That'll be quite a lot of fun. Jump up nice and high. Okay. Check on this fire, and then we'll open up the map again and see if we can see anything happening at night, I suppose. Is it dark enough yet? It is. You can see this guy's got his little fire here just in the middle of my screen there. Little tiny fire going. Can I see this guy now? If he was a rogue as well, then he's just packed up and moved somewhere else, which could be right over here under the fog of war kind of thing, or under the blackness. Can't see. Aha! There's one over there. Well, there was. There you go. So there's one right over here at the moment. So is that the kind of the rogue that I just taken out on the other side of the map? I don't know. Because I gather there's meant to be an Alpha, a Bravo, and a Charlie, but these guys are a fair way from my base now, hey? And you would think they will build up and then launch a revenge attack on the base. So they're over there, eh? Be interesting to see what sort of a revenge attack they launch. Okay, so yeah, this one's going down too. Okay, so what's it cost? Oh, it's the same thing, 2 per. Oh, wow. Yeah, it kind of becomes pretty expensive, doesn't it? Where is it? Sorry, wrong chest. So I've still got a fair few weapon parts. But yeah, it's going to be a draw on pearls, I guess. if you keep using them, keep needing them, I guess. Yeah, what did I just do then? Oh, that just that appeared. Alright, keep that going. So I can put all this away. It's almost worth another run down to ore outpost 1. Maybe I should do that next episode, because my iron ore that I've been processing is getting awfully low. And I've been chugging through it, I suppose because I've been making all the lockpicks. So, yeah, might do that next episode. How about we do that? Go down. I've got a little bit processing there, I guess. We might do that though. Go down, do a visit to Ore Outpost 1. And take the ATV for a run and see how it goes. Right, everyone, I'm going to leave this episode here. Hope you've enjoyed it today. If you have, yeah, you can go ahead and help the channel out by smacking the like button for us. And if you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Alright, thanks everyone. Cheers.